Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Joseph T. James. We're playing some more For Honor, and we'll be playing with the Jorm once again. So, this instance of me playing on the Jorm, I had quite a number of unsuccessful fights, both in the gank and 1v1s. In this instance here, because I got hit with the poison, I didn't want to actually kill my own ally, so I stepped out of the arena. Noticing that he was low stamina, I didn't still cross that border, and I decided that I was gonna sort of walk in slowly instead of doing the 4 dodge heavy. That Orochi did sort of keep me occupied, so I couldn't really sort of close distance the way I wanted to. That revenge mode punish did not come out the way I wanted it to, and including too the way that Warmonger was able to do her dodge forward heavy. I could not actually then get my hammer slam execution by the Orochi. I should have gone for that zone attack. Open me up. This is another instance of, unfortunately, the gank not working to my favor. See, I was a little too enticed by the idea of this cheap, easy kill by this Nobushi. I ruined that Shinobi's grapple over there. The Shinobi is now dead, so when we were ganking them, it is now a 2v2. That Orochi had placed a nail bomb that I didn't even notice, so the moment he died, the nail bomb killed both him and me. Alright, keeping up nice and close with this Nobushi to kind of keep my pressure up. Get punished. There we go. The Shinobi then gets a grapple. So the real way to get that proper punish with that is to actually take a back step, do a light, and then follow up with your unblockable heavy. We sort of got that guard break after the unblockable guard break mix-up, or the heavy feint guard break mix-up. H-Fig, I call it. Heavy feint into guard break. H-Fig. Yeah, that Warmonger really risked it all with the dodge forward heavy. She should have started her chain lights, but I assumed she thought I could light parry. I am not a good light parrying. Storm Rush tackled with double lights. The H-Fig did not occur there. I'm trying to actually guard break this Orochi because I believe that he's going to do dodges. Instead, what I should have understood was that lights were going to be his #1 concern. So, using the resurrection ability, I don't activate it. It happens on its own. I understand that. I guess lights really are the name of the game. So here I go with my light spam. I get the parry there. He deflects that to the regular unblockable light. So now that I've blocked, it's my turn to start doing lights. And that is how the advantage hit system works in the game. And the Warlord got me with that zone attack option select, which didn't get executed correctly. So this is the next match. The Centurion over here is not bad at all. He's trying to do quite a number of very risky things to start his offense. He got clipped on the environment just then. I'm very happy I actually didn't go for the H-Fig, the heavy into guard break, and boom on the floor, and that should seal the deal. Nope, I have revenge mode. So I drop him. The Centurion cannot react quickly enough, but what he does instead is that he goes for the punch, and then they seal the deal. I always assume you can hit someone out of the punch. I always assume that, but that's not how you fight Centurion. The Centurion does the right thing by getting me out of the arena with that kick. I kill my own ally by staying in that arena. See, I can't actually get in there because of the positioning of where the Orochi is. I assumed running around to get in would have been the smarter choice, but I kind of couldn't really come up with a decision quickly enough. This does happen frequently where I'll notice that initiation isn't the right decision, but instead I choose inaction, which is even worse decision. Killed by the Nobushi there. I don't even see where the hit indicator showed up. These fights are very, very quick. So in this instance over here, this poor guy is getting killed. He got hit by 2 heavies. and I did not stop it. I could have stopped it, but for some reason my character got stuck on some geometry. Skip forward a little bit here. The next sort of interaction is with the Centurion. He's playing his instrument. I could have ledged him, but getting that guaranteed damage seemed more useful. I also had this slight feeling that I might have actually been ledged after ledging that same Centurion. It tends to happen. One ledging precedes the next ledging. Bang, on the floor, double punish. No kill though, that's unusual. There's the kill. And he proceeds to do a long execution on me. So once again, dealing with the Centurion. Um, Actually, this Nobushi is a challenge I'm not interested in facing right now. Locking on the target behind the Centurion and then letting the unblockable fly is a way to maximize your ability to do offense without being punished. So this Nobushi here is not beginning her light chains. I believe she's concerned a little bit about being light punished, light parried. And this feat kills everyone in the room. This game is so funny. So, trying to secure this area here. This berserker is being assaulted by the Warlord Centurion combo. This whole interaction is very strange because I've been kicked out and now these two are healing. This has me in a panic. The Shaolin should go back in to start healing. There he goes. And they're reviving their friend to increase the level of mix-up. So I'm very aggressive here because I want them to stop. For some reason, I believe by standing over the corpse of a dead ally, of a dead enemy, that stops a revive process. I was just kind of watching them revive and bouncing in and out of that area. I just could not keep myself inside. I shouldn't have done that one light because that actually pushed me out of that area. So he's infected. I should get in because he has the infection and revenge mode. He would actually be able to sustain damage if I got in, but now that his revenge mode is finished, he came close to me and then it was ultimately me that got him killed. Very little damage reduction on those attacks during that gank. Having to block in revenge is not something you want to be doing. Um, but a lot of that strategy relies on me getting a parry so I can then get a ground pound. I do have righteous deflection, which gives me increased damage reduction after a parry. So I should actually be attempting more parries. I feel that's ultimately what got a lot of damage through while being punished. It was a good game, nonetheless. Very strong players. So switching to my Shinobi just to increase my battle power. This interaction here, I'm witnessing the bot getting executed. Punishing that warmonger with the Osoi kick. And not really knowing where to apply myself. I thought that Nobushi was going to start her light chains, so I could have punished that with the sickle rain, but unfortunately I could not. Trying to catch me dodging. That Orochi caught me dodging though. Great play. Deflect coming out of nowhere right there. I need to get out of the situation because that's a bad situation to be in. A lot of characters on blockables and fast lights. So, unable to counter the Storm Rush just then. So, once again, this Warmonger wants to catch me dodging. I go for the Osoi kick in that last moment, having a feeling she was going to seal the deal, and the gank is over. Well done to the Tiandi over there, young Joker Juice. It's a bot here with me. Instead of actually helping me fight this person, the bot evacuates so I can fight this Nobushi on my own. This Nobushi here is very good at countering Shinobi. There's a moment there where she starts to recollect herself, clearing some of the minions. She is locked onto me and she has decided to kill me. I'm trying to get stamina back, but she is slowly closing that distance. The Osoi kick comes in there. The actual heavy is dodged, which I don't believe should be a dodgeable attack. I feel like ultimately that makes his moveset very weak. And then just light it out. Tap, tap, tap. Clearing minions instead of engaging with her in a fight was the easier choice for me. Combat with her was just far too difficult. Here I am interrupting her offense and trying to be as much of use to the Tiandi over there. Knowing that a light is in my future, I try to back away, but still I could not create enough distance between me and that Nobushi. Very long range attacks. Okay. She goes for the charged claw, but then I catch her with the heavy, and then Okagugo. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here so we can get back into some more action. Just reviving minion clearing. So that fight seems sorted. Looking around to kind of observe the battlefield, you have this Shinobi, Orochi over here clearing zone B. He's a little bit out of stamina, and he uses it all. So instead of actually sealing the deal, I sort of back away, seeing that Nobushi again. I know she's going to be big trouble for me. And so the light chains begin again, and there it is. It happens each time, so it's going to be a lesson to carry for the future. Watch out for Nobushis. There's very little range where you are safe. Very little range. Okay, very unusual to see a player so patient enough to parry. You know, a lot of players, they get punished for trying to parry that. People go for the heavy into feint guard break mix up. The H fig. Okay, was they were trying to ledge me just then, but it did not work out. He had a feeling I was trying to ledge him, but ultimately he got caught by the out of lock. Oh, this is strange. You see the way that Shinobi got up? He had no ability to actually move away from that follow-up light. I thought that was very interesting, considering how normally you always have the ability, like you only have one heavy attack option from uh, the f the ranged heavy punish, and that move has a lot of range. Standing still and hoping it's gonna hit out of range is always a risky endeavor. This poor Kensei was hoping to kind of watch from the sidelines, but instead he had to move even further back. So I try to dodge. You see, I dodged that light that instance, and then I went for the Osoi kick, thinking that the Osoi kick would be guaranteed, but actually after that light she did the side dodge heavy. So then she could cancel that side dodge heavy and then punish the ranged heavy. So that was a really interesting reaction she did. So we ignore that one fight, go after this warmonger right here. Done Okagu Go, Sickle Rain. That could have been an Osoi if I... See, now I was really unsure about that, because normally that's a very complicated strategy. Wait by an edge, deflect, go for the kick, and then get a ledge. The way my Shinobi actually deflected, I actually came to the left side of her, so then it didn't occur that way. A little bit of fast forwarding again, and we're going to seal the deal here. Assist that BP with the killing of that Lawbringer. That Lawbringer is going to be dealt with a few times. So the top heavy got punished, and I believe it is because she actually went for a regular side dodge heavy instead of just a normal dodge on its own. That I always think is so funny. And you know that secondary attack actually did damage too, even though you couldn't even see it connect on screen. 1 point of damage. Very strange. Not a good decision by that warmonger in that instance. a key stance from that Shaolin there. Punished his side dodge heavy. Now that may have ledged if that Shaolin did not interrupt that Lawbringer's long arm. I was hoping that was going to be a deflect. Getting the Nobushi out the picture. Target switching for a few moments. So you see how that was a regular dodge, but she wasn't able to dodge it. Very strange. And another connecting heavy over there. There was a little bit of a glitch. So I thought that would have ledged in that instance. You even saw it do the little back step. Target switching again. I did not get parried. So I can see she wants to hit me with the lights. And then punish that. She was going to do a light chain thinking I was going to Osoi, but then we stayed back, did the range heavy. Ooh. Deflect on the long arm once again. Punished his shove with sickle rain. Create the shinobi dance. You know, this is just double dodging, feinting your double dodge, you know, not really connecting with anything else. There's a fight still occurring somewhere on this zone over here. Wait, no, it was the shinobi. He was just kind of watching from the side. Very strange, isn't it? Watching your own friend die in a fight like that. And then getting ganked. It's just, it's very strange behavior. I guess some people are really interested in this concept of honor. A sort of undetermined, undefined sort of set of rules that players are meant to follow. In my opinion, I always tend to find players that follow this honor rule, they highly overestimate their ability to play the game, and on top of that, more often than not, they end up leading to having unsuccessful runs in their own team's endeavors. You know, watching your own friend die. Here I am trying to control my space there with that back roll. This shinobi here. Sorry, I mean this Shaolin. Being given armor by the BP. I appreciate that. And can we ledge? Nope, he gets caught in some environment. And then somehow he squeezes through it in that instance. The BP ledges there, but then I got heavy attacked by that Nobushi. So that Lawbringer decides instead of actually going for the top heavy, which is very strange, he actually goes for the side heavy. Knocked him out of stamina. Now he's out of stam. He doesn't have too many options, so I can do my light pressure. And whatever punishment he gets is not very high. So going in at the start of the final bit of Judge, Jury, and Executioner, the Ad Mortem Inimicus, we do the double dodge forward. So even if he cancelled that to go for the... That's strange. The heavy attack did 12 damage. That is so strange. So even if you wanted to go for the H-Fig, the heavy cancel into guard break, we would have still Osoid him. So that was a very, very risky action there. So here the Nobushi and I are trying to gauge each other. You see this distance that I'm controlling, I'm going in and out of it consistently to sort of initiate a reaction out of her, to force a reaction out of her. Making myself look available and unavailable. So there we go, we finally got her. She felt like we were unavailable. That was meant to be a deflect. A lot of deflects are not occurring, but I am going for them in these instances. I am attempting these deflects. Gaining a little bit of health, but ultimately that was meaningless as we just got poisoned anyway. And the Shaolin then seals the deal. He attempts the long execution, but that just leaves him to be long-armed by the Lawbringer on the blue team. It's my team. They're engaging in conflict now, all three of them. Using my body to create the revive mix-up. So then, instead of going for Osoi, and he punishes the H-Fig, the heavy into cancel, heavy into feint guard break. This whole fight's extremely chaotic. The Lawbringer died in that instance. Using my stealth, I'm trying to revive this guy whilst being in the sidelines, and I did not react quickly enough to the follow-up light from that Lawbringer. I tried to side dodge that, which doesn't make a lot of sense considering that was a dodge forward heavy. Should have dodged forward into it. Even still, that would have given me a guard break. So, dodging again, I really should control my spacing. Punishing the claw, and then I went for the back dodge instead of the back heavy guard break instead of the side heavy guard break. And I got finished with that heavy on top. This was the last moment that actually sealed the deal and ended my team's run. Unfortunately, what should have been a done deal for me killing that warmonger ended up being the reason why we lost. Anyway, that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day.